welcome everyone to the preview show for the didn't get that cup. I'm with the commissioner Richie Hunt. How was Masters Week for you, Rich?
Gentlemen, still recovering. I did have a pretty good snooze at the Tudor Hotel. So for anyone who missed, thought I may have left early and missed me, I was tucked away in bed on the toilet on the third floor. So thanks.
Nice. Good recovery. Righto. Well, we're going to get into the matchups for this week for the first round. So we're going to go through the better than most versus the Silverbacks first up. So lining up for the better than most, we've got Chris O'Shea, James Hall, who's coming off for 39 points at the Masters, I believe. Myself, Nick Humphreys. And then the Silverbacks have gone to the preseason draft pretty early and gone and grabbed Peter Henderson, who's a nice low marker there, strategically bringing him in. And Sam Trelaw, Will Gell, and Angus Ross coming in there. So the better than most, they've got 17.9 shots on the Silverbacks, so they're going to have to make a fair bit up there. Commissioner, what's your favourite matchup out of those at the moment?
It's got to be the O'Shea and the new man Pete Henderson. Got an aggregate there of just over 10. Should be a red hot showing. Pretty exciting to see he comes in. A little disappointed Jim Wiggins isn't there for the occasion. He did put on a very strong showing at the Masters, and he always after watching him come in on the 18th, he kind of makes me feel a lot better about myself. So, and also Angus Ross, good to see him there. I met him the other day, and just want to hope that that back holds up, because it's going to be a big battle against Humper.
Well, it did take a bit of a battering playing hockey last night. I saw he spent a fair bit of time on the turf. I did notice Jim Wiggins on his golf link that he's got 5 rounds registered, and the oldest one was in 2014. So maybe 2 games of golf in 1 year might be too much. So who do you think is going to win it, Rich?
I don't think I can go past better than the most. Purely off the form of James Hall. That 39 points still etched in everyone's mind. Very unlucky to miss out on the blue jacket. So yeah, I think I have to go better than most.
Yeah, I'm obviously going to tip them. I think I'll have my hands full with the Rolls-Royce Will Gell, so we'll have a look to see how that goes. So next up, we've got the Lobsters versus the Boomers. So the Lobsters, we've got Sam Burgess, Bob Barker, Henry Noble, Douglas Martin, and Richie Hunt, the commissioner, teeing off with, again, Phil Penman, Terry McCulloch, James Trelaw, John Trelaw, and Michael Hall. So obviously we've got the new anointed Masters champion in Henry Noble coming off that. But Burjo's been having some pretty good form by the look of it. He's coming off 38 points as well. And then Douglas Martin. My favourite matchup is going to be Douglas Martin versus John Trelaw. I think John's still reeling from the Christmas golf competition where Douglas didn't declare his actual handicap and went off an estimated handicap and took home the chocolate. So I'm not sure. It'll be interesting to see whether that gets the better of John during the round, or if Douglas is able to do that. What's your favourite matchup, Rich?
Yeah, I was going to say Doug and JT. Just always good to get the in-laws. Bit of niggle between the two. A little disappointed Rob Clifton decided not to show. I'm sure he's at one of his holiday houses somewhere along the east coast of Australia. Actually surprised there's any Boomers here, to be honest. I would expect most of them to be at their holiday houses on a Sunday during the middle of April. But, thanks for showing up. But I would have loved to have seen Rob and Henry Noble go head-to-head. I do feel the Red Lobsters are probably the form team coming in. We had Bob Barker with a 38 at the Masters, so he can play under pressure. Henry, obviously, the blue jacket wearer. And Burjo, for those who don't know, is the current holder of the Winter Masters jacket. So pretty much down to Doug and I to stuff it up, which I don't see happening. So, yeah, very exciting.
And I did notice Jimmy Trelaw's last round of golf on Golf Link was in May 2019. So hopefully someone can show him dust the cobwebs off his golf clubs for him. And I've heard a fair bit about these Red Lobsters shirts, Rich, that are more maybe more in place on Waikiki Beach. But how are they going?
Yeah, they're in production. I thought we are going to be pretty coy on that, fellas, but that's all right. Cat's out of the bag. Few Red Lobster shirts coming in, hopefully here for round 2. So yeah, I'll have to speak to the great people at Paladin Sports and make sure they're here on time.
Yeah, nice. Well, I'm actually going to tip the Boomers for this one. I think I don't know. They play golf a fair bit, these boys, and I know Rob's away. I think he's playing down at Duntry Leagues at the moment, but I'm going. My money's on the Boomers. So the last matchup we've got is the Sultans of Swing versus the Long Yard Launchers. So we've got Adam Penman, Gideon, Mitch, and Tom lining up there, up against George, Harry Morrow, Stephen Dupe, and Clint Coles. How do you see this one, Rich?
Well, the big question is, what's Clinton Coles' handicap going to be?
This is we may need to call a bit on the rules official Matty McCulloch to weigh in on this one. I note that the Sultans of Swing, that it's pretty even, the handicaps at the moment. There's an average of 14.58 for the Sultans of Swing and 16.47 for the Long Yard Launchers, but an outlier, I think Clint nominated his handicap as 56. That might swing that out fairly heavily. There's a fair bit of form coming in.
I think the PGA would give him that.
Yeah, well, maybe. So there's a fair bit of form coming in here. When you look through the recent form, Ads has got 4 out of 5 of his last rounds are flagged on his handicap. Up against Georgie Woods, who also has 4 out of 5 flagged for his handicap out of his last after his last round. So that is going to be a sharp shooting round, I reckon.
Yeah, definitely. I think I'll give you my hopes for the round. I really hope Adam Penman tanks. We do have the Volkswagen Scramble coming up this week, so any points that you can save us from sacrificing for the big one, that'd be great. I'm a little concerned about Mitchell Gologly's medical condition coming in. I hear he's got what's he got? He's got a bit of Richard Ramsey syndrome. So half his face is currently paralysed. So let's just hope that comes good by Sunday. And Gideon, I've actually been playing a bit with Gideon. He's in good nick. He Big Sapphire either shoots 117 off the stick or 88. So who knows who you're going to get on that day. But I think in the end, I'll be going Long Yard Launchers, just purely based off Mitchell Gologly's health. So all the best, Bella.
No, I can see Gideon had 33 points in the weekend, so he's got a bit of form coming there. But Moz has had 36 in his last round as well, and he's got a few flagged out recently. But I did notice he didn't put his card in at the Vintage a few weeks ago, so I don't know if he's trying to protect his handicap there or not. But
I'll be honest, I've done that before.
we'll be there. So I'm on the launches as well. I reckon, Rich. I reckon they might get the biggies. All right, they're our matchup. So, what's your biggest upset of the weekend, Rich?
Biggest upset, I think Clinton Coles. The only reason why I say that, I think we'll give him. I think if we're being generous, we'll probably give him 36 points, depending on the committee. But based off what I heard from a pretty reliable source, Michael Zucker, his form isn't actually that bad and he can hit a ball. So, I'm pretty excited to see how Colesy goes against Mass. Good to have Tom Massey involved. Just hopefully he doesn't DJ too late into the night on Saturday.
Yeah, right. And Colesy, if your golf clubs are in Southie's car, her car's been out the front of our place for about 2 months now, so they might be there. Okay, well, that's about it. Looking forward to the weekend. Looking forward to seeing everyone there, and we might do a wrap after the fact if this is well received. But see you on the weekend.
Hey, guys.